and donut time is like my life. My god, that was delicious. I felt like Augustus Gloop then. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I think this might be the best video that I'm ever gonna make in my whole life. It was very unexpected that I was gonna film this video today because I thought I was gonna do my dissertation and I literally was just like begging for an excuse to procrastinate and not do it. And then this came through the post. My best friend Poppy, Poppy Linehan X on Instagram and YouTube, sent me this little parcel for Easter, which was just literally the cutest thing in the world. So the first time that we met, if you guys have seen the London vlog that we did, we actually had like a little competition of who could find the best donut. So I took it to my all-time favourite, well, I was gonna say donut place, but possibly dessert place, Doughnut Time. If you guys never tried Doughnut Time, you are honestly missing out because it's just like, so it's like, it's got vegan donuts, but there's other vegetarian donuts as well. They do like 4-person donuts, which are absolutely huge. Every time I go to London, I have to get a Doughnut Time, and I always get the ice baby, which is in the kit. So basically, yeah, she sent me this because she's amazing and because of Easter, and they've basically come out with some DIY home kits to ice your own donuts, and you can make 2 ice babies and 2 see you laters. That's what they look like. Oh my god, I'm just so excited. It came through the post, so I was like, I'm not expecting anything like that. And then I like opened it and I saw this little, literally my eyes were just automatically drawn to Doughnut Time, and I just got a massive waft of donuts, and I was like, but nowhere said who sent it. She said that she put a note in, but it didn't come through with it. So I was just really confused, and I was like, hang on a minute, I know who would do this. I'm basically gonna ice my donuts because why not? I don't want to do my dissertation, so that's it. And donuts are perishable, so that's my thought process. I'm just going to answer some questions. Basically, I've literally just uploaded a bake with me where I baked banana bread and then I did Q&A with it, but I'm just going to do the same today, but with donuts. I'm doing it on my bed because why the hell not? Really? We're in isolation. Do I ever move from my bed anyway? No. Piece de resistance. You know, I think I say that wrong, but I said it in my last video. Look at them. So this is like a red velvet one, I think. Let me double check. Yes, red velvet rings and then just the normal like donut rings. The ice baby, let me get this right. You have buttercream, brownie bits and cookie dough. And then we've got some chocolate, which you have to put in the microwave, so I guess I'll just go down and do that. It's quite a lot of chocolate though, so I think I might put that on both. I like chocolate, I don't know. For the see you later, it's cream glaze and some dried raspberries. I'm definitely putting chocolate on that one, thinking about it. That's 100% gonna have chocolate. So yeah, it's made my isolation. It's probably made my life. I didn't even know these were a thing. Like, how did I not know they were a thing? And Doughnut Time is like my life. I'm gonna make the see you later because I've not actually had that one. So these are the ones that are actually ones that they sell at their branches as well. Do I make them both at the same time? Yeah, why not? Rings in donut. Yeah, so we also went to Crosstown Donuts in Brick Lane? No, Shoreditch. What is it in Shoreditch? Or was it Brick Lane? No, it's in Shoreditch, past Box Park. Is it Brick Lane? Oh god, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, Crosstown Donuts, there's a few of them anyway. So that was Poppy's choice. Honestly though, I dream about that donut that we had because it was just different and like indulgent. We had had dark chocolate on the top and then also dark chocolate inside. And it was completely different to Doughnut Time because Doughnut Time is like extravagant and that one's like less is more. I'm running out of breath because my inhaler's low. What? Okay, whatever. Maybe we'll do one of each. Mix it up a little. The Claud abroad style. In a fast circular motion, pipe the buttercream onto the donut, squeezing hard. That sounds like it's gonna go wrong. Right, okay. Right, okay, let's just continue then. See, I think they're lying. I think going slow and steady wins the race. What is it? Tortoise on the hair. Okay, that looks bad. Yum. Raspberries. I'm scared they're gonna go everywhere. Ooh. So it says to put them in like the little side bit. But I want them all over. I'm gonna put them all over. Delicioso. That, oh, it looks so much worse in camera. In my head that looked really good. But showing it to everyone it doesn't. Okay, this is my first. Well, I'm gonna change the icing up. They're gonna have a different icing each. Isolation is for trying new things. Okay, maybe this is the one on Ice Baby. I don't really know. This one's a lot runnier. Oh my god, that tastes so good. Back with the raspberries. Okay, maybe I will do this one like pretty. Ooh. Right, let's ask a question. Let's answer a question, I mean. So, ask these on trusty Instagram as per usual. Best and worst thing about being vegan. Yeah, saving the animals is the best thing, obviously, and helping the environment. But like best, like personal, like just general reason. I always say that I feel a lot cleverer since I've turned vegan because I've had to learn so much more. And actually probably friends that I've met. You do meet a lot of friends by being vegan. Like I know everyone like has a lot of stigma or whatever you call it, probably not the right word, when you've got like vegan in your bio or you post vegan stuff. But honestly, like that is the way that you get to make some of your closest friends because you already have that shared interest that not a lot of people are interested in. Well, a lot more now, but you know what I mean. And worst thing is chocolate, cheese and fish. Said this in a video before, I just miss it. Like I do miss foods, and I don't really miss meat much because I haven't eaten meat for over 3 years now, or 4, can't remember, because I turned pescatarian before I was vegan. But because I became so heavily reliant on fish, I like literally developed such a huge love for fish and like crustaceans like prawns. Oh my god, I miss prawns so much. And then chocolate's not really the same. The Galaxy's amazing, but you know when you just want like a dairy milk bar, apparently they're coming out with a vegan bar, but we'll see if that ever happens. 2020 has been a write-off already, so I'm not promising or hoping that there's gonna be one, but I mean manifestation, let's manifest right now that there's gonna be a vegan dairy milk bar next week. So it won't be next week, but cheese just doesn't hit it. It hits in a different way. Like I've got to like vegan cheese, and like when you have a good vegan cheese toaster you can really appreciate it. A good old slab of cheddar cheese, oh, mozzarella and burrata cheese. We'll just skip to that question before I get sad about that. Best tips for starting Instagram. Okay, I'll make the other donuts while I'm answering that one. Don't start by expecting to get what we can get through Instagram, if you get what I mean. Like, yeah, it's great having the collabs. Some brands have a really big budget for just gifting smaller micro influencers compared to like other brands that would prefer to invest all their money in macro influencers. I've gone off on a tangent here, but yeah, if you're thinking of starting, don't start because you're wanting free stuff, because it's not like that. And you can really sell yourself short if all you do is stuff just for free things. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to have a passion for it. Like, I started because I had a passion in, I said it in the last video, but I had a passion for making travel content at the start and designing outfits. And then it just sort of kicked off, and the reason why I'm still on it is because I'm still enjoying creating everything. And even though Instagram sort of messes up all the engagement that I get off like my best mates on there are what really matters. Best tips though, be consistent. So just post as much as you can and want to. Also, like I said, never sell yourself short. So if, I need to make this donut. If say like a brand does want to collab with you, make sure that you're getting what you're deserving in a way. Never ever 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 pay for a collaboration. That is the main thing about Instagram. When someone says, oh, we'd love to work with you, here's a discount code for our website, post your items when you get it with your discount code. Never ever do that. That's how they just target you when you're smaller, and you sort of get that first message, oh, someone wants to work with me. I'm sorry to say, no they don't, they just want your money. So never ever pay for a collaboration. That's not a collaboration. That is you paying for an item. Even if it's a good discount, don't do anything that you actually don't want to do, because at the end of the day, the reason why people follow you is because they want to see you. They don't want to see either something that's already all over Instagram, because that's not like, yeah, if that's what you want, then that's obvious because it will show through your post. If you like whatever's popular, then that'll be fine. But majority of the time, people just think, sometimes because it's a well-known brand, or sometimes if you get a good paycheck or something, then you want to do it. But if it's not to your values and not to your interests and not something that you'd actually want, there's just absolutely no point in doing it. So yeah, that. Make friends, most importantly. Don't ask people to follow you back if you're not going to follow them first. You get that all the time. Everyone is constantly like, please follow me, and I'm like, why aren't you following me first? If I'm being forced to follow you, then do I really like your content? I'd sort of be a ghost follower, which is when you don't engage with their content. Obviously I wouldn't do that intentionally to anyone. And then also, why would you ask someone to support you if you're not going to support them first or be genuine about supporting them? Because that's the worst bit about Instagram, and you can tell by their likes ratio to their followers. Like, it is really easy to see who's fake on Instagram, what to look out for, and how to tell if someone's like a genuine engagement. What else? Yeah, make friends, have fun. That's the best bit about it, literally. Like, no matter what free clothes I get, nothing is as good as the friends that I've met on Instagram. Soppy as that is, it is true. Especially Poppy, because she bought me donuts. I'm joking. Oh, this is so wet. Okay, I meant to put this into 3. Oh, hang on, no, that's meant to be 6. There's 2 donuts here. That shows how much I pay attention. I'm actually having so much fun. Also, don't over edit your photos. I don't know how much of these tips I'm going to keep in. I've actually got quite a lot of tips. Usually when people ask me, I usually just say, be consistent, because that is the main thing. But yeah, so what are you doing to keep motivated during lockdown? Making donuts, trying to do my dissertation, that's failing miserably. Creating content, not really been doing much of that, to be fair. Okay, these are a bit hard. I've been redecorating a room in the back of my house to turn into a little home studio, and with the launch of my brand, Clouded, soon, hopefully, I need somewhere inside, because obviously isolation, I can't go out. In fact, my photographer can't go out and utilise the beautiful county of Herefordshire for photos, so I have to use my house. So if by building the new studio, I have somewhere inside where I can take my own photos and take them as often as I want, really. But I will carry on this conversation and question. I'm just gonna go melt my chocolate. Guess who's back and better than ever? Chocolate. Oh, gorgeous. No, my stream. My god, that was delicious. I felt like Augustus Gloop then. I just can't breathe. I ran upstairs. let's reveal my little babies to the world. Here are my donuts. I don't know how I'm going to show you. So we got the see you laters. So that's what the ice baby usually looks like, and I think that's sort of what the see you later usually looks like. And then these are my two. That's going to have chocolate in a minute. These are my two Rogue donuts. Oh, that was actually the most fun experience I've ever had in my life. I'm going to take some photos of them and then I'm going to eat them and answer small questions. So 1 minute. If you've never had one of these donuts, it's just like the squishiest, amazing thing ever. Cheers. Boop. Oh my god. Honestly. Look at that. I don't mind bothering cleaning myself up because it's gonna get worse. I can't get over it, honestly. So a few questions are about Clouded, which I'll go on to now. So all you should know about Clouded Label. So Clouded Label is my clothing brand, which should be launching soon. I was trying to launch it around this time anyway, but obviously with all of the isolation stuff, I sort of just put it to the back of my head for a couple of weeks because I was like, with all of the stress of uni changing, I realised I had to put like all of my time and effort into uni instead. Basically my uni put in like a non-detrimental policy, which is like if we just do all the work and hand in all our assignments, we can't get lower than the grade that we have got averagely at the moment. So that took so much stress off my shoulders, but it's got me like sort of like a safety blanket to realise that I can still do other stuff at the same time. So it was only last week that I decided that I would pick Clouded back up again. I sort of put it down for about a month. Obviously we've hit obstacles with suppliers, so a lot of warehouses are closed at the moment in the UK. I can't really get much stock, so we've had to find new suppliers with different prices. Yeah, story short, we're launching soon, hopefully. I'm building the website, finishing designs and getting the new suppliers in with my stock. Actually no, I think I'll go into this more in a different video. Yeah, changed my mind. Right, I'm gonna do a video about Clouded if you guys would want that. So comment down below if you'd want that. Also follow the Instagram for Clouded, it's @CloudedLabel. Story short, it is my clothing brand. But yeah, I'm trying to be as sustainable as I can by doing it by myself. I'm keeping stock really low, like if not no stock at all basically. Trying to do sort of like made to order things. It's basically a reflection of my own wardrobe. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, the Claud Abroad, that's basically the stuff that I wear. I've tried to get as organic products as I can. Like I said, I'm doing it not mass produced at all. It's very local. It's me, my dad and another guy, and yeah, it's just very practical. Like I want it to be comfy and casual and stylish for what you'd actually wear. So yeah, that's basically it. And a little bit of a secret, I might be wearing a couple of the items now, so I'll just leave that with you. What inspired you to create and design clothing? It's been my dream since I was little. Like I've always wanted to have a clothing brand, always wanted to do fashion designing or buying or marketing or styling, anything that I could. So this is it all in one basically. But like if you're talking about actual like little inspirations to each design, I take heavily a lot of inspiration from urban style that's out at the moment. I like very basic pieces, but then I also, if I do wear printed up pieces, it's very neutral and very personal. So I take a lot of influence from other cultures. At the moment, Japan, urban environments, basically what's out at the moment and what I know sells and what I know I'd buy. It's, like I said, it's a reflection of my own wardrobe without it being too personal in a way. And it's very unisex. I do not want any genders for this brand whatsoever. That's the whole point. I want no boundaries. I want to help the planet. I want to help us with more sustainable and easy to wear, good quality pieces that are in fashion, and not just in fashion at the moment, but will be in fashion for ages. And yeah, no gender. Donuts or cookies? Donuts. But the Pret cookies, they have my heart as well. Cat person or dog person? Dog person, but I love all animals obviously, but my cat has become my little shadow recently. If you don't follow me on Instagram, which I keep saying, all my stories are of her at the moment. She's 13 years old, and she, until the last 6 months, she never wanted any attention. She never wanted anyone to stroke her. She'd literally scratch and bite you as soon as you touched her head or anything. And then all of a sudden, she's my best mate and she won't leave me alone. I could hear her like meowing this morning and it literally sounded like she was saying my name. Do you take supplements? No, but I should. I've only taken a tiny bit of my donut. Let's have this one. I literally thought this video was going to be really quick, but I've had some really good questions, so it's not going to be quick. Where do I see myself in 5 to 10 years? Not in the UK, put it that way. I will not be in the UK in 1 year, let alone 5 to 10. Like I know we're clouded, but it's very all uncertain. Like you don't know what's going to happen. Will it blow up? Will it just sort of be something fun to do for a little bit and then I stop? I don't know. I don't have like a dream job that I want, so I guess I don't really know where I'd want to end up, but I want to have my feet like securely in something, so I know that I'll be able to provide for myself for the rest of my life and for family for when I'm ready, which might be in 10 years, definitely not 5. No, not a family in 10. God, what would I consider success in your life? My life. Making these donuts. More recently would be my Boohoo collaboration. It's like I am a face of the brand, like a brand ambassador. So that was like a really big thing for me. Starting my brand was a success for me. Like even if it just stopped tomorrow, like the things that I have done I remember for the rest of my life because I started to put my foot in it. No matter where it goes from now. Being independent is like the biggest success that I give myself, because like I've done so much for myself by being independent and not having to rely on anyone. I've really shaped my life for me. And completing 3 years of uni, I haven't completed yet, but I did not think I'd get this far, so that's one of them. Where would you want to live and where wouldn't you want to live? The places in my life which I would be comfortable living in: Sydney, as I always say, or like Australia, Bali, Italy. I feel really at home in Italy. That's like the place in Europe that I do feel most at home. And Canada, I've always had this real fascination that I'd love to live in like British Columbia, in like the trees and everything. So maybe when I'm done with Bali and Australia, maybe I'll retire in the mountains of British Columbia, who knows. Really like LA as well, you know, just wake up and have like an acai bowl or whatever. Where wouldn't I want to live? Here. Literally, I would not want to live in Hereford or probably the UK. I don't have anything against the UK, I just don't really like it. Like I much prefer other places. I feel so much more myself in other places of the world. Like, UK doesn't really bring out that side of me, so yeah, I wouldn't want to live in the UK. Do I have any regrets? So I literally was talking about this with someone yesterday and I was trying to think, and things came to my head like, oh, I wish I didn't do that or whatever. But then I always think this is going to be really cringy and this is what everyone says, but I feel like I'm so glad that I made those, not mistakes, but just things that I wouldn't make now, because if I didn't do them, then I wouldn't have learned that lesson from it, if you get what I mean. Unless you make that mistake again and again and you have constant regrets about the same thing, yeah, that's a regret. But luckily, every regret that I might have had, I've learned from, so I don't really count them as regrets. And what has this pandemic taught you? That I like my own company a lot more than I thought, and I thought I liked it a lot. So yeah, I'm very, very comfortable being by myself, which I used to think that I wasn't, but it turns out that I am. And it's taught me that I was doing exactly the same as I would be if I wasn't in isolation lockdown. Literally all I do is just sit in my room and like do my own things. Like luckily I do a lot online and stuff. It's taught me how much more I should appreciate my friends. Not that I don't, but I mean, you can never appreciate your friends enough, can you? And it's when we realise my true friends. I think that might be the last question. Let me just take another bite of my delicious donut. yeah, that was basically my donut time making kit and my Q&A for the day. I really like doing Q&As. Please let me know if you guys like them as well. I'm thinking of doing like a mental health video soon, like a Q&A with that, so if you want that, let me know, and if you have any questions or anything you want to talk about, please let me know. Thank you again to Poppy so much for these donuts, because I can't even say how much they made my life. Like, they were just insane. This is literally my breakfast actually. I've just thought this is the only thing I've eaten all day. That just shows what isolation. I'm not gonna lie, actually it doesn't show what isolation is like, it just shows what my life's like. So there you go. All my socials, all Poppy's will be down below. Please like, subscribe, comment, and turn your post notifications on. Does anyone want to see my turtle? Yep, I'm gonna show you anyway. This is Daphne. Say hello. Hello. She's looking at herself. So I'm gonna carry on eating my donuts. Might do some dissertation work, I'm not really sure. But from me and Daphne, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one, whenever that might be. I have no idea. But yeah, thank you so much guys, bye.